Thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, I'm super excited to talk with you.
Great, great. Well, hey, congratulations on the second season. Everything's gonna be okay.
Thank you.
So, when you first read the script to this series, what did you know this show was going to be so special?
I it was special to me, and I hoped that people were going to enjoy it. But I'm really happy with how it's turned out, and I'm really happy that people have found their voice through our show.
What was so special to you that you find it in particular?
Besides the fact that there's incredible representation for the autism community and for the LGBTQ community, it was really nice to see a real teen girl portrayed on TV. I was I am a teenager, and I was when I auditioned for the role, and I did it. So I was going through all the same things that Genevieve was going through in my own life. So it was really fun to get to portray that on screen as well.
So, are you anywhere close to a Genevieve? Because obviously, a lot of issues that she encounters is typical teenage issues.
Yeah, she definitely has a different life than me, and different struggles than me. But no, she still has the same thing of just trying to find your voice and where you fit into the world, um, especially in a world that sometimes is very much actively against you as a teen girl. So it was really wonderful to get to perform that storyline.
I actually find it refreshing that they picked a teenager to play a teen, unlike other shows where they picked someone who's much older to play teenagers.
Yeah, I was a bit shocked when I got the part. I did think they maybe made a mistake, but if they did, they haven't caught the mistake yet, and I'm still on the show, which is nice.
Now, obviously, second season has already started, and I understand this was filmed during the pandemic, right?
Mhm. Yeah, it was wild to. I mean, we were quarantined and no one was going out, and we weren't going to grocery stores or anything. And then suddenly, I was going to a set every day and around all these people. So it was definitely a change of movement, but it was such a safe and welcoming and warm environment, and everyone was very safe. So it didn't feel there was no nerves with that.
Now, one of the things that I loved about the first season is because of all the different, topics that actually cover. But because of the second season was filmed during the pandemic season and using pandemic as a backdrop, are we still going to cover these type of subjects again, or is it going to be entirely different from the first season?
No, it's very similar to the first season with the idea of the blending comedy and tragedy. COVID isn't a huge part of our second season. It's brought up once or twice, but it really isn't a main storyline in the show. It very much is continuing to watch these characters grow and make mistakes and learn from the mistakes, and then make more mistakes.
I love the humor on this show, particularly like from your character, for example. Are you naturally funny? I mean, it comes
Well,
so easy to you.
um, I actually don't know how to answer that. I hope I'm funny. I've created a career-ish in stand-up comedy, so my hope is that people are finding it funny and they're not just laughing at my face. I guess that'd be fine too. At least I'm getting a laugh. But yeah, it was really fun to get to portray that type of stand-up storytelling in Genevieve's world as well.
It seems like this show has a lot of improv. Is there a lot of improv on a show like this? And are you an improv person?
Yeah, I grew up in improv. My parents met in an improv class, so it's definitely been a very big part of my growing up. There is definitely some improv. I think the writing is also really good and very natural. So there's moments that come across as improvised moments, but they're really just wonderful writing.
So it sounds like you come from a family of what comedians yourself. If your parents met at an improv class.
Yeah. My parents did improv and stand up, and then I was raised to be funny, hopefully. Yeah. I was raised in it was a lot of our dinners were always, there was always a show. Um,
Did you always wanted to be an actress, or did you want to gear yourself more towards stand-up?
I wanted to be a doctor,
Oh,
but I failed science every year. So that dream died very quickly, and comedy very much felt like the best option. So yeah, I started off doing acting, and then went into stand up.
oh wow, excellent, excellent. Could you tell me about acting alongside Kayla? What is her process like on production?
Yeah, I think it's very similar to any type of actor. Just we'll run our lines between takes. We'll do rehearsals. If it's a very emotional scene, we'll go in our own separate areas and collect ourselves and make sure we're prepared for it. But there was a lot of just chatting and talking if we could. Not a lot of it this season, just because we would have to go back to our dressing room between takes a lot. But it was a lot of just bonding and being around each other.
When the cameras are off, what is Kayla actually like? Is she anything like her character Matilda?
No, no. Well, she is. She's so great, and she definitely has. Matilda very much wants to know everything about everything, and Kayla is very similar to that. She's like, it's incredible how much she knows about true crime. Like I was like, oh, true crime is cool, and I told her that, and then she started telling me all these weird facts about crime that I would never want to know because they're scary and I get nightmares easily. So that's been the one not great thing. I don't think I've slept properly since meeting Kayla, but other than that, she's a delight.
Wow, that sounds pretty awesome. One of these days, I can't wait to meet her myself. So
She is. She's a character, a great, great character.
now, of course, Josh, who plays Nicholas, is also the creator of the show. And what I found astonishing that is that he seems so happy-go-lucky throughout the entire show. Is he really like that on the show?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, Nicholas is Josh. They are the same person. There really isn't a lot of acting going on there. He just very much is always happy. Being on set with him, he makes the set feel like family within the first day, and everyone feels very comfortable to make jokes between acts and between jokes between scenes and all that. So he definitely is such an incredible person to be around. Incredible energy.
Since the first season, how did you guys develop the chemistry amongst yourselves? I mean, it flows so, I want to say, so naturally.
Yeah, thank you. It was a lot of just creating a group chat and talking in it. I don't talk a lot in it because I never know what to say. It feels like we're on one topic and then we're on another topic, and I figured a joke for the first topic, but it's too late. So it's a lot of just talking, a lot of talking between scenes, and just trying to get to know each other more.
That is terrific. And could you give us a little bit of preview what we should actually expect from this show, the second season, and perhaps maybe a little bit into your character, maybe a surprise, without giving too many spoilers?
Yeah, so Genevieve continues to very much find her voice. She starts a YouTube channel, which is really cool. And there's a lot of, we get to see some moments where she's taken out of her family dynamic and put in a situation where it's just her and somebody else. And that was really fun to play because she had to be very much with her own mind and with her own anxiety. And we didn't see that a ton in season one, but we get to see it a lot more in season two.
Excellent. And one more thing before I let you go, Maeve. Obviously, we're talking to each other, virtually because the world has gone crazy. How do you stay creative and sane during this entire time?
Oh gosh, I don't know about sane. I've definitely just been trying to write a lot. I think writing comedy and writing down characters and writing down different sketch ideas or TV or movie ideas or anything like that has kept me kind of as sane as I possibly can be. I think just to continue to create. The moment I can't create anymore, that's when I think I'll completely lose my mind if I haven't already.
That is a terrific answer. Well, hey, Maeve, hey, congratulations on the second season of Everything's Gonna Be Okay. And you know what? Crossing my fingers, there'll be a third season for Freeform for you guys.
Right. Yeah, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Bye now.
Thank you. Bye.